Hello, this is Dr. Wu. Welcome back. And if you don't know me, I'm a doctor, physical therapist, and I practice in New Mexico, Albuquerque. And today my topic is about the piriformis muscles. All right, some of you might have been diagnosed with the piriformis muscle or piriformis syndrome or spasm and by your doctors. But the thing is, it's never just about one muscle. Or you might also have the diagnosis with the sciatica nerve irritation, but it's never just about the nerve. So today I want to explain to you why when you have the similar diagnosis, either the piriformis or the sciatica nerve, and why you need to also take a look of the other structures. Okay, so first of all, the piriformis muscle is a small muscle that inside deep into it, around the hip area, and it was actually covered by pretty big muscles, and you might heard about it as the gluteus muscles. So today I'm going to just show you what the gluteus muscles as anything to do with the discomfort that you might have. So again, piriformis muscle is deep, and then gluteus muscles, it has three different kinds, but I'm going to talk about just two of them. Gluteus muscles that contribute to it. So basically, the big muscles there need to work. If it doesn't, then small muscles inside are going to take over or passively accept the loading, and that might decrease the discomfort. So here is what the muscle looks like. So that is the gluteus muscles maximum, and then small one here is the small piriformis muscle. I have another picture that can show you better, but this is just showing you that what the gluteus muscles looks like. Now let's take a look at what the piriformis muscle looks like. Okay. So as you can see here, this is the yellowish color is what I highlighted. So, and this one are all part of the gluteus maximus muscles here. Yeah, like this. Yeah, like this, and then let's see here, they're here and here. And these two muscles are actually attached, and then go all the way down, attached to here. Okay, you see here? Yeah, there you go. Now, the piriformis muscles here is the key here. These muscles here will take more loading if this one and this muscle, the big one here, does not take the loading into it. Another one is the muscle here we call the gluteus medius muscles here. You might attach to here. Okay, so from here to here, and deep inside we have the gluteus minimus muscles here. Then so three gluteus muscles here. As you can see, if those big muscles here around does not do a good job, then this one here will take a lot of loading. So it's never just about the stretching. If you only do the stretching for the piriformis muscle, yes, you might relieve the tension to it a little bit, and then sciatica nerve over here, travel down here, this one here, might have less discomfort. But the thing here is that the mechanism, the reason that truly causing the piriformis muscle here to complain is not resolved. And then that's something that have been missing. So sometimes what we have to do is that we can do the dry needling on the specific piriformis muscles, and then working on those muscles around, help these muscles to get be more active, similar to the exercise that I put over here to show you that what the gluteus muscles here and the piriformis muscles here need to participate. And when you do any kind of workout, how those muscles supposed to kick in. Okay, so that is very, very common what I see. Patient come in and say that I have this piriformis muscle discomfort, sciatica nerve discomfort, this stretching, but it did not help. Well, it did help, but the thing is that you don't treat the source, you only treat the symptoms. And if you do it right, then it's supposed to prevent the unnecessary stress into the piriformis muscle, and that could decrease the discomfort. Okay, and so it's not just simply very simple, just that one muscle is tight and you stretch it out and you fix it. It doesn't work like that. Also, sometimes it's that why you keep using this small muscle and why you're not using those big muscles that I just showed you. And sometimes we need to go back to the source and to understand why, and then from there you can change. the pattern that you do, and that's what is truly a treatment, the value of the treatment is. Yeah, so if you want to know more information, or you happen to have this condition and you want to have someone to talk to, you can always contact me, and I will give you 20 minutes free time to talk to me, or even come in 20 minutes to have a very quick assessment and to let you understand what can be done to help you. Okay, so don't wait until the sciatica nerve irritation is constant, because if you wait too long, then the nerve is gonna have some sort of memory, or the nerve itself might not come back 100%. So we don't like that. We don't want to mess up with the nerve. So if you happen to have those, try to do it. Another thing I want to share with you is that the sciatica nerve irritation. Okay, so if you're talking about only the sciatica nerve, and that means that it might be impinged, or it might be the circulation around it might be jeopardized because the piriformis muscle is not function right, is angry, is irritated. But it's also important to understand that the sciatica nerve are actually coming from your lumbar region. So here's why. I will show you. So about here, as you can see, now the nerve actually travel from here, and from the L1, L2, 3, 4, 5, S1, and then this is S2. Okay, so then it travel down like a tree. We have many trunks. Okay, many branches go to the trunk and then go to the end here. Okay, so at that is the sciatica nerve over here. Okay, but if you look into it, we color coded, and so you can see that the sciatica nerve are actually coming from L4, 5, S1, S2, and S3. Okay, so that means that when you have the diagnosis with sciatica nerve irritation, do you just treat the distal symptoms, or you just treat the muscles, that piriformis muscles, the gluteus muscles? No, you need to go up a little bit. All right, you need to go up to it to see how is the lumbar region is doing. All right, and if you happen to have back pain, it might from it, and then it's a good idea to try to work on the spine also. And so that's another video talking about the lumbar spine. But again, today we reviewed two concepts here. One, the piriformis is a small muscle, deep, covered by gluteus muscles. When the gluteus muscles, the big ones, they are not strong to do the things that support you, then the small muscle is going to take over and take a lot of loading. When you take a lot of loading, you have the discomfort itself for the muscle, but the nerve, sciatica nerve, travel closer to it. So there's a chance that it might get caught and then cause this discomfort. Another thing is that another concept we talk about is the lumbar spine actually have the nerve root coming from it and all the way down and form, some of that form the sciatica nerve. And then so therefore, if you have sciatica nerve irritation, not just looking at the distal, like a peripheral, we need to go to the central part, which is the spine. So the spine might also contribute it. So if that's the case, then the lumbar spine treatment need to be addressed. Okay, and back pain is very common and very troublesome in some cases, and things can be done. It's not that people ask me, do I have hope? I say yes, you definitely can improve it, or at least to prevent it from getting worse. Okay, all right. Again, this is Dr. Wu. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.